EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Seven Pirates!
Right to the air to open this one up. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler! Let's go now. Warriors 70. Go!
They'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete. If they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They pick up 17 through the air. First down, New Orleans.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready! Cup 19! Ready!
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Rocco 80.
Gets first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no good.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Maverick! Ready?
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
60 Bison! Smash!
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this.
On the set,
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the
Here we go,
finishing
here we
touches
go.
on? It's first and goal.
Ring alert, ring
So
alert.
Kittle comes in motion.
Hut, hut.
Trying to throw this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of
Here we
scrimmage,
go,
and that's
set.
exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they
18
take the ball
Cardinal,
carrier
18
down for a
Cardinal.
loss.
Go.
To the goal line and in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, middle, middle, middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
They'll run here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Shut up. Buffalo 18. Check go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. Now it is 1st and goal.
Set. Hut.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Down.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Get up.
taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak gonna put it up right away. He's gonna air one out right away. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets. This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. First and 10.
Here we go, 46, 46. Then we're going to 53. 26.
To the air again. Prescott going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hey, kill. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. I fumbled the football. The Saints have got it. He gets free. Past the 40. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And that is the dream start for this team.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready. Gravity Lions. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. That throw finds Kittle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second down. Here's Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives them the first.
Let's go now.
Play action now. Young. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give them a first down.
Check out.
Barkley trying this from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
On the set.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to... Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. To the air on first down, Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set, ready.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets to the end zone, touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on, come on. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Now looking to throw. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Warrior 70. Go.
They'll throw on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cowboy 80. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Back at 60. Ready, ready. Come 19. Come 19. Check go.
Here's a throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Set. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw now. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Colts about to receive the kick. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake.
On the jump.
Linebacker's athleticism
70,
on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
It was Saquon. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. 4th down coming up. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call that a 64-yard punt officially.
Ready.
And the Colts will take
18,
over.
Pioneer.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
19 Lion.
To throw it on 1st down. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
18,
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
To throw here on first down. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
They'll throw it again. Pitts brings it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Come on, come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
They are throwing it again. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a lead on the final play of the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 79 Bronco. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Running down the left side. Kyle Pitts. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Ready. Hawks 70. Hawks. Chap alert. Chap alert.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing from the gun. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Go!
Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Set! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Lions! Get up!
On 2nd and 10, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Ready up!
So after that
Cowboy
prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready, ready! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hut!
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Throw complete to Lamb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
60 Bison!
Working quickly here.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Dragon 60! 79 Broncos! Check go!
4th down, Young. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Rig it. Ready, ready.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Ready, set.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Come on, come on.
They're going for Young. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field at the very next series.
18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun looking to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, ready! Hut, hut.
From the 32. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. A nice takeaway to end.
Pass to
Slated
60,
down to
pass
approach
to
here
60.
from the 40.
Let's go now.
First down around the Berkeley. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Now, faster, faster.
Offense up to the line
18
fast.
Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Here's 2nd and 7. Kittle brings it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before
60
going
Eagles,
down.
60 Eagles. Buffalo
Moving
18.
quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready, ready?
Throwing down 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down at the
Hustle,
17-yard
hustle.
line. A dose of the hurry-up
70
offense
Timberwolves.
here.
Check, check. Go.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
He'll run here for first down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80. Ready, ready?
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to play no favor. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
19 tight, 19
He's driving
tight.
some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Colts are winners, and with that, we'll sign off from New England.
This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, Mentally, when you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Rattler. Come on, set. Warrior 70. Hut.
Block. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers. Let's go. Mustang 19. Go.
Here's Locke. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
It's reeled in downfield by Johnston. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quentin Johnston, 58 yards. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Claws 10. Come on, set. Hut.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Emmett. Pushes him over, and he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Emmitt Smith, the ageless wonder, showing that he still has the strength, the body to fight those tacklers off.
Hard to get down. I liken him off into a crafty pitcher who has a lot of stuff, right? Throw the curveball, off speed, there comes the fastball, slider, changeup, always changing speeds, changing locations. He was that way when you tried to tackle him. One time you'd get the shoulder pads, the next time you'd miss entirely. You never knew what he was going to do.
And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Down.
They run up the middle with Emmett. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Let's go now.
Here's Sanchez. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Ready. Rail, yellow. Hut.
They snap it to Sanchez. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Got it.
So
Ready?
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Chap 60. Maverick. 6, Buffalo 18. Set, go.
Back to throw. Luck. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he'll cross over out of bounds. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right away, they'll change the look.
65 cat, 65 cat.
Luck now to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. He's locked in early. 2 nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18. Here we go. Set.
Here's Locke. Right back to Pitts again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend. And usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Hill is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
And now they'll shift things around.
No, no. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Prater's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
On the double. Mega. Let's go. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Set.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready up! Warriors 70. Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Take go.
Now it's locked. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Throwing is locked. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's go.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now Luck. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Trap 60.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
On the set.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Luck. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there.
Ready. Buffalo 18.
They snap it to Luck. Finds Johnston. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Go.
And they'll run it here. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Ready,
So
set.
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sewell. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
One of the best in the NFL in no small part because of his running ability. But on that play, didn't matter to the defense at all. Nice stop for them, a feather in their cap for getting the sack and brought down one of the toughest guys to catch in the NFL.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. That's going to be caught by Judy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Steal. Check steal. 6. Mega. Drill. 52. Set.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Come on, set. Set, hut.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on first down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Ready, ready. Ultra, ultra. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
Here's Locke. This one into the hands of Pitts. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts, 64 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Set, ready. Black Ultra. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun. Sewell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
Set. 70 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Love. Finds his man, complete. It's done. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Right back to him on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Hey, hey, check that, check that. 19, Tiger, 19, Cougar, 19. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Let's go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hill running right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and 5. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now look. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day?
Here we go.
The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Check Fury. Set, go.
He'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining.
Ready.
As they come up here 1st down.
Blue striker. Set.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So still no touchdowns.